Welcome everyone to an expectant arena which for now, whilst overseen by cloud, is dry, but which may very soon be getting pretty damp. And that may well, of course, have an impact on the game when it starts, or indeed as it develops. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to see the exciting Bino Gittins, who's known for his very direct approach. His game is all about using his raw pace, his power to take people on, force the issue, put people on the back foot. In short, he's got everything he really needs to scare defences.
Quite no argument for me on that one. There's the whistle, and here we go. Caicedo. Pedro. Oh, good spread. Good challenge, excellent challenge. The defence just about came out on top. They were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Moved on forwards. Colwell. Chalobah. Caicedo. And it's played forward. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Chalobah. And it's Caicedo. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The pass is intercepted. Palmer. Played out to the right. Gusto. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And they can counter here. Still goalless. He's in a good position. Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's really drilled it. Lovely bit of skill. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And he welcomes it in. That has been knocked clear. There are a few waiting for it. That's going to go a long way. Have it back and can go again. Can he latch on to this? Colwell did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, shooting chance! Now it's Pedro. Palmer. Lavia aim forwards. He's found a way through. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Tries to get it clear. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And the counter is on. He has found a way through. Shot a goal! Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
João Pedro. Final Gittins! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Calmly anticipates. Keeper's got good distance on that. Nicely intercepted. And that could set him on his way. And he shoots! It's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Colwell. Lavia, gently done. Gittins. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's João Pedro. Palmer, and here's Palmer! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Palmer actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Palmer plays it short. Played into the box. Chance! Distance on it, and it's Gusto, and the shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Fofana, Lavia, Palmer, and it's lofted. drifted through here. Now that's well seen too. He's there to clear it. Joao Pedro, big chance to get at them. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Oh, what a climb! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he didn't well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Some good work on the right flank here. He is through here. Turns and goes, and he's had a shot! Joao Pedro. Do have a chance to counter here. And he's picked out the run. He's beaten, there's the shot! Real chance here. That's a good ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Offside again. Colwell moves forward. Spread out to the left. That's a good run down the left. That is a great pick out. Sanchez claims it, and the danger passes. And it's Caicedo. Great defending, strong and determined. It's gone for a throw-in. So here comes the substitution. Chalobah forwards and with intent.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Driving forward. Out to the left it goes.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
changes here, from both sides in fact.
So that's two now without reply.
That has been cut short. Gusto. That's really well manoeuvred.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
It's the channel. He's got away. He's having a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Lavia. Fofana chasing after it. Liam to Lat. Up he goes! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And the shot!
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's not entirely surprising, despite the difference in quality. They got the basics right and were helped with a few mistakes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to a game that has the potential to be a real cracker. Both teams will be keen to make a strong start here, especially given that conditions are set to deteriorate as the match goes on. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Well, that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Duffy. Schlupp looks to get on the end of this. Get a throw in. There's the delivery. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Great chance! Kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Aim forwards. Looking here to chip it through. Great work on the overlap. Marcondes! Oh, that is rather wayward. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Aldero claims comfortable. And here's Schlupp. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Deftly away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he spark a counter here? Schlupp. Played with finesse. Cleared away. Now this could be a real chance! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's trying the shot.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
Right. Over to the left. Condes. Steaming on goalwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And nicely intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Turns and goes back. Chance! That's a little off target. Proves too strong. And it's played forward. That's very neat. Well read. And the danger is averted. Right. That's really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. Right. Delivered in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
The referee brings the first half to a close. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Condes. That's an imaginative pass. Brilliantly cut out. And a goal kick. Time for a change in personnel. Really well manoeuvred, great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aim forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Right, gently done. Condes, he's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Condes. He's having a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
In with the challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, good ball. And the finish! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Duffy. Right. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's hoisted clear. Marcondes. That is good strength. Shot, surely! Marcondes. Marcondes, and the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Spread out to the left. And he's straight offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Marcondes. Played out to the right. Does well to get it back. The referee's awarded a free kick. That has been knocked clear. They've played it short. Looking for a decent ball in. Can he finish? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Marcondes. Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's a dangerous ball.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
And it's played forward. And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break the lead. You look back on the game then, Jim. Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to a game that has the potential to be a real cracker. Both teams will be keen to make a strong start here, especially given that conditions are set to deteriorate as the match goes on. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last three.
Testing times lie ahead, Peter. The problem is that it's hard to draw on any positive at the moment.
And the shots! It's a goal! And what a start! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Burgess. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That's a throw.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Crosses it in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Burgess. Aim forwards. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Can he get onto this? Defending of the desperate variety. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Timon forwards and with intent. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Great defending, strong and determined. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That is good strength. Chance for a shot! In for the pieces! And it's played forward. Timon. Chance! Oh, bang on target. Timon. That's really well manoeuvred. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Cuts out the pass. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here to level it up. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And he's going direct. Decent hit from there. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Timon. Burgess moved on forwards. That looks a cracking ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nicely intercepted. Going to be disappointed with that. Some good work on the right flank here. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Timon. There will be a throw-in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's very neat. Time to deliver. Danger averted for now. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot! And the ball's come loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Gets good distance on it. And that's a throw-in. Now, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Deftly away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Might be dangerous. And the finish! Looking for a decent ball in. And that is not finding anyone. And it's played forward. Does really well to win the ball there. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that's been won straight back. Oh, what a pass! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So here comes the substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question.
Climbs up big! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Burgess. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Turns and goes back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this?
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
And he's heaved it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He is through here. Chance! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Well, good afternoon to you. It is an imperfect day, far from the perfect backdrop to a game so highly anticipated, but it is far too special, too important an occasion to be beaten by the elements. There is quite a buzz here. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last 3.
No, there's no hiding place, Peter. This is becoming a little too serious, and with the usual sound bites being bandied about, they're beginning to run out of excuses for me. The atmosphere amongst the supporters has turned to one of strain, and I just hope the players can cure that before the pressure becomes unbearable, I suppose.
And we're underway. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And they can counter here. He's got away. Oh, cracking ball. Have it back and can go again. He's found a way through. Oh, chance, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cleared without complication.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's run loose here. So who's he picking out? Oh, they could be caught out here. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's in! Up he goes! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
After 15 minutes is
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Purring through the gears. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Some good work on the right flank here. Chance for a shot! He scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
after 30 minutes is number 20.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, good spread. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Nice control. Time to deliver. Goes for a shot! And it's played forward. Nice physical challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Burgess. Timon gets into some space. Tries a shot!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So all square, and not for the first time.
There's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
He does really well to win the ball there. Do have a chance to counter here, and he's managed to get free. And we've reached half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Wins the duel this time. Played into space. Plenty to aim at here. Can he finish? Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Played out to the right. Time on. Almost an hour gone. He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Nicely intercepted. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's hoisted clear. He's had a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Muscular approach does pay off here. That's good play. Half an hour gone in the second half. Timon, who does have an assist to his name. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's very neat. Picks it up out wide.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So here he is, making his first appearance in new colours. And he's on a charge. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now they could break here. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! That's really well manoeuvred.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Aim forwards. Looking to break at pace. And he shoots! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite.
So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely too.
Well, good evening, one and all, on what is a grey, cloudy night, and night on which the weather actually may be set to get worse. There is rain in the forecast. Quite how heavy that rain turns out to be, we will see, but that is bound to have an impact of some sort on the dynamic of the football match. Conditions could be a factor. For now, the game, and an important one, is imminent. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway. In this game, we reach the halfway point of this season. He's shifting, great chance! Can he dig out a shot? They've scored!
And he's done it. It's a goal, thanks to... After 4 minutes is number 34.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's played forward. Tries a shot! That's going to go a long way. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, smashing header! No, he's got that completely wrong.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
It's good running with the ball. He can get that clear. And that's a throw. Takes a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And that has been cleared. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. It's run loose here. And they've got rid. Does really well to win the ball there. And here's the chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. So Just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
That's really well manoeuvred. Wins the duel this time. That has found him in acres of space. Looking for a decent ball in. Showing good feet. Chance to play it in. Chance, surely! That pass has been well intercepted. And now the breakaway. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Does well to get it back. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's played forward. Defending was strong and firm. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. There are a few waiting for it. Turns and goes back. And they can counter here. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nicely intercepted. And he welcomes shapes to shoot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Moved on forwards. And the finish! Goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
goalkeeper's got good distance on that. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That is a little undercooked. Clark. Played out wide.
Oh, nice touch.
He has found a way through. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in a good position here. He could be in here. That's really well cleared. Oh, shooting chance! Could be danger here. Clark. That's really well manoeuvred. Good take, and is he in? Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Been won straight back. Aim forwards. Real chance! That's tidy. That's really well manoeuvred. Good ball, good take. He's got to be in here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being...
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Moved on forwards.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, they could be caught out here. Play towards the front line. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side picked it up.